realized he was divesting for all the wrong reasons, and risked her spot on the partnership track to make sure the client she'd fallen in love with didn't sell himself short. "Hey, Bridge." Wing finished his beer and aimed a smile at her. "Want to get out of here and go for a drive? I put new shocks in the Tacoma. We could test them out." And there it was. Translation: want to park behind the airfield and leave your boot prints on my headliner? Sorry, no can do. She looked down the bar. At a solid 6'5", her brother proved easy to spot. Izzy, at 5'4", not as much. But she made her way across the room toward Trace, relying on truly enviable red-soled heels to bolster her presence. This thing was about to go down. Hopping off her stool, she gave Wing a grin and a shoulder bump. "You'll just break my heart as soon as the first cute co-ed walks into the terminal and asks you where the summer trail guides are supposed to meet for orientation." Such a lie. Her heart had been broken long ago, so thoroughly she'd opted not to piece it together and hand it out again. Better to live with the old scars. They rarely troubled her nowadays. She knew how to avoid causing herself pain. "Aw, Bridge, your heart's safe with me," Wing called after her. Still grinning, shaking her head, she moseyed away, putting a little extra sway in her hips, just to show him she appreciated the friendly offer. Ford Langley, ex-Special Forces operative, current owner of the Tipsy Goose and aspiring brewmaster, manned the bar, as usual, serving up beers while chatting with Rose Equat, the proprietress of the adjacent Captivity Inn, her daughter Delilah, who Bridget counted as one of her best friends, and old Jorg Hendrickson, who ran a fishing boat, and his mouth, with equal abandon. Other locals occupied tables. Older couples, like Annie and Ben Watkins from Watkins General Store. Hoop and Carl, who practiced the law and meant the law, respectively, in their roles as attorney and nature activist. Lena and Tom Cluckwan shared a table with them. Lena served as Jill of all trades at the airfield, from ticket agent to gate agent to ground transportation coordinator. They'd be lost without her. The only local missing from this scene? Fellow bush pilot Maddox Mad Dog Douglas. Excellent flyboy. Occasional boy toy for the old Bridget. Voluntary holder of the short straw tonight, when it had come time to decide who would stay behind at the airfield to play welcome wagon for some hotshot from Cali in his custom private plane. The guy wanted to hangar his $1 million baby at their facility for the next little while, which to them meant money for nothing. Mad didn't mind staying late. He practically came in his pants at the prospect of playing with the plane. Bridget slid in next to Lila, while she kept her eyes on Trace and Izzy. Conversation in the Goose subsided when Trace pulled a ring from his pocket and made his case to the love of his life, complete with some unsolicited audience participation, but that had to be expected, considering the whole town's fondness for interfering. Izzy's "Yes!" and wobbly laugh bounced around the room, her eyes turned suspiciously bright, but the hand she extended to Trace held steady. He took it and slipped the ring onto her finger. While everyone clapped and cheered, Bridget's eyes suddenly felt a little watery too. Her big brother was getting married. The newly engaged couple kissed. Bridget's jaded heart did a silly, fluttery thing, and then the room erupted in more cheers and applause. A cork popped, and seconds later, Ford filled flutes of champagne he'd lined up on the bar. Toasts were made, hugs and backslaps exchanged. Asserting sisterly privileges, she wedged herself between them, gave Trace a big hug and a smacking kiss on the cheek. "Congratulations." Turning, she gave Izzy a slightly gentler version of the same. "I'll sign up for bridesmaid duty, but just so we're clear, I draw the line at seafoam green taffeta." "Understood," Izzy said solemnly. "But obviously, I have to make the bridesmaids' dresses extra ugly if you and Lila agree to stand with me." "Ugly's fine, just no seafoam." Lila came in for hugs as well. The three of them talked wedding dresses, while Ford topped off their drinks. Just as the last of the edgy restlessness that had plagued her all day receded, someone reached around and covered her.